More than ever, I'm grateful that Pixar came along when it did. Because if I'd had to suffer through what I've had to suffer through without any respite, I probably would have gone crazy with a knife by now.
It's an ordinary miracle.
I'm probably going to do a separate video on why Hunchback of Notre Dame 2 is so very soul-crushingly awful, so I won't get into it too much here. Let me just state, there is not a single redeeming element. Not one. The animation sucks. The story is lazy. Even getting the original cast back is a detriment, because I can't pretend it's some terrible fan film. Esmerelda has lost all her character, so I think we can coin lame sequel mother as an official term now. Her and Phoebus have become that couple. You know the one.
I love Esmeralda!
That is, until he accidentally insults her, then she's all huffy. That's it. That's literally all she does. I mean, it's more than Nala and Lady, at least she actually expressed emotions. But remember the spirited underdog who tore injustice to pieces? R.I.P. her. We're also introduced to Madallaine, Quasimodo's thief with a heart of gold love interest. And I have to say, I'm actually impressed by the lack of effort they put into her. Her character quirks seem to be that she's clumsy and awkward. But she's not particularly clumsy, she can walk a tightrope. She's not very awkward either. Actually, everyone seems to really like her. Any scene with her and Quasi is painful, physically painful. I know they're trying to make it seem like they're giddy and gooey and romantic, but they just come off like they've had lobotomies.
It looks like you're wearing a really big hat. Yes, it's a brass beret. A 2-ton topper.
Chapeau in C-sharp.
Boring, pointless, lazy, and insulting to the original. Take any aspect of this film and you can use that to describe it. Simply dreadful. I'm not sure I have anything valuable to add to the discussion of Dory. Everyone knows and loves her, and why shouldn't they? She's an immensely likeable character, and weird done well. Giving her short-term memory loss should have worn out his welcome very quickly, but the writers utilised it very cleverly, not making it too dramatic until the very end, and not letting it define her. I mean, if she didn't have this affliction, would she be that different? She may be slightly less naive, but probably no less excitable, playful, confident, or friendly. I also really like that she's not the romantic interest. There's only one moment where it seems like it might go that way.
I remember it, I do, it's there, I know it is, because when I look at you, I can feel it. And I look at you and I'm home. Please, I don't want that to go away.
And honestly, they've done more for each other than most Disney princes and princesses have. But in the end, it's the power of their friendship and mutual loyalty that gives her that strength, not romantic love. I could honestly sing the praises of this character, and indeed this movie, all day, so let's move on to... oh, for fuck's sake! Scott Gwynn from Cinema Blend gave the best review of this film. Mulan 2 is a direct-to-DVD disgrace that takes everything excellent about its predecessor film, rips it to shreds, and uses it for rat cage lining. Well, I'm not going to top that. Join me next time when we'll be looking at... Okay, my opinion. Well, honestly, this film starts off alright. Mulan's doing some cool stuff with sticks, and there's a nice, if ham-fisted, message about balance.
The first and most important lesson is to be gentle. At the same time, we're being tough.
But it doesn't last. Though I didn't think Mulan had much personality to begin with, it was better than this. She's become every generally nice princess I hated from the start. And since when was Mulan giggly?
Okay.
Following up on the Mulan-Shang relationship was also a mistake. Having had very little development in the original, they had nothing to go on, so they added in some conflict. Maybe a little too much.
Will it be a big wedding?
Absolutely.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Children?
As many as possible.
Maybe one or two.
We'll have to think about it.
Right away.
Blue.
Pink.
Mild.
Spicy.
Yes.
No.
Oh dear, did you hear that? Not exactly a harmonious couple, are they?
I'm sorry, overcoming the odd disagreement with debate and compromise is one thing. I'd actually like a Disney couple to do that. But when you strongly disagree on fundamental life decisions like how many children you want to have, you need to have a damn good reason to stay together. And these two don't display one. There are also 3 sister princesses brought in purely to give the 3 doofy soldiers love interests. And coincidentally, they're all perfect for each other. Did I mention them getting married essentially dooms China? But it's okay, because it's true love. Oh, bite me. I am this close to giving up on Princess Project. They're all the fucking same. What am I supposed to be looking at next time? Oh, hell yeah, that's more like it. See you next time.